Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Daybreak, and we got a very special final because it used to be a Patjuh versus
Daax.
Daax, but Daax forfeited the fight because of his parents who flipped out. So parents at home, don't flip out, please. And now the other semi-finalist from that match can take his chance. So we got Patjuh in the Terran in the south position, and in the top we got Daax, the purple, pink is it?
Yeah, pink Terran player in this finals best of 3 attempt number 2. And Patjuh saying something about ZVP. Well, this is not ZVP, this is TVT. And so before the finals attempt number 1, Patjuh was talking about how he hadn't played any TVT before in his life. Well, now he has 2 games under his belt, so he knows exactly what's up. And well, let's see. Hiding a barracks again.
Wow.
He really likes to hide his barracks.
Yeah, but when you don't know the race that well, you have to be sneaky, you have to be tricky, otherwise you can't beat any players who are, you know, are very good with some race or whatsoever. You have to be tricky.
You have to know what you're doing, that's quite right. Command center going up, quite normal play. We see an expand going down.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. It's a very solid and stable build, and it really Patjuh must do damage if he wants to survive, because with his 2 wrecks his expansion is nowhere in sight quite yet. No gas though this time, so that means that he really wants to put on some pressure then. No tech at all.
Yes.
What do you think, Odie?
Well, it depends on what is going to happen after the orbital command is finishing. Oh, he chooses to build SCVs, so it's not going to be some kind of weird all-in. I think he's just going to put on some 2 racks pressure right now, and he could extend into a 5 rack.
No, he's going to expand.
Yeah, that's also a decision, so it's one or the other.
He was rallying his SCV down to the natural. So that's what he will do. He will put on some pressure, even bringing an SV along to scout. Maybe, well, I guess that's just it. To scout, he can opt to build a bunker.
He wanted to bunker rush, yeah, but the bunker of Daax is
already done, so that won't do any good. These 2 marines, well, it will be 1 marine.
One gets through.
Going up, well, that's basically a scout. I mean, you won't do much damage with 1 marine. Even though this going up safely, these 3 marines see the lone marine standing over there, and they think, well, let's wait a bit and then kill him. Make him feel safe, make him feel at home. So that didn't do too much, the attack. Well, it did nothing really, but I like it that Patjuh is now expanding. Whereas in the last 2 games we didn't get that far.
Yeah, but because of this failed attack early on, he's now he's behind. He knows that, and well, when you are behind, it's not that far. He's not that far behind, but when you are behind, or you need to do something sneaky, or you need to have an army which is more cost efficiently. Otherwise, you will lose the game.
Yeah, you must have a cost-effective army, or take a risk, maybe take another expansion soon. Those are basically the options. Of course, he could try to get ahead in like something like upgrades, but he's not doing that at all. Instead, opting to build 2 factories, while Daax is clearly going bio-heavy, adding on an engineering bay as well. And
So now
expecting a stim going down immediately.
Yeah, so now he's actually choosing for more mech, and that's yeah, a more cost-efficient army. So that could be a reason to equalize it.
Yeah, it's very cost efficient. It's also very slow to get up. So I mean, the factory is now adding on the tech lab, so he can start to build tanks. He is getting 2 additional geysers because he will need them for this composition. But the second Rex will likely be pumping out some Hellions, but it will really take a while for this army to get going, to get the strength it needs to do anything.
Yep.
Actually, this factory not doing anything yet. I guess he doesn't have the money.
No, I think he's going to add another tech lab. Yes, that goes.
Alright. So tank production then.
He's going to, yeah, he's going to transform into marine tanks. That's quite clear.
The starports. Yeah. So not full mech play, as I thought for a second there. But yeah, this transitions better, I guess. And look at the amount of barracks again for Daax. He really loves them.
What Patjuh needs to build now is just tanks, some marines, and some medevacs. But I think Daax is going to drop him. We've seen it also in the semi-final, right? That he can do some crazy plays with his drops.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a factory yet, so...
Not yet. Okay, okay. Then he's doomed.
Yeah, well...
Oh, he has to attack right now.
Actually, yeah.
Now the factory goes up.
I don't think we saw... oh, never mind that. We see a third coming down for Daax. This is quite nice. I would like him to tech up a bit. Now there's the factory going down. The weapons level 1 upgrade is coming along, and he's moving out of his base. Actually, I would like him, if this is done, I would like him to throw down an armory and start researching the armor upgrade, because that really works quite well. If you add another engineering bay, you can just continue your upgrades to 2-2. It's very nice.
Well,
timing.
I hope Daax is timing this that well that he can attack when
there are the tanks, and he needs to get these bio out of the way, because it's
aye aye aye.
there were some quite nice tank shots, and actually Patjuh is also taking an expansion, so this will go into a nice macro game. But the bunker is there as well, but these marines can take down the bunker, of course, but the tank's so nicely positioned, and it will actually, they will stand forward, they will take down the bunker, but 3-4 shots from the tanks. Yeah, exactly. 3-4 shots from the tanks just obliterated that bio army. And while this third is now up for Daax, that was not an efficient trade at all, and that's exactly what Patjuh needed to get back in the game.
Yes, he made a very well decision to add more tanks, to build the tanks at this army, and actually at my point of view, Daax is in trouble right now. Because he's going to be distracted right now of this drop, and he needs to drop Patjuh now to keep him busy. But we see some Torsa being made by Patjuh also, so it's well, at this moment he's going from Daax is going from the cooler to the freezer.
The tank sieges up uncontested, but the Marines move up and try to kill the tank. Do they get it? Yes, they get the tank. That saves a lot of these SCVs, but the Marines remain. But the reinforcements are here for Daax.
Well, but he quite did some nice damage there, and
yeah, the one thing that Daax has really got going for him though are the upgrades. I mean, Patjuh is now finishing up vehicle level 1, but he doesn't have stim, he doesn't have combat shield, and Daax's army is quite big, but what can he do with it? He doesn't have the medevacs out yet. They're just now they've just now started, that's really what he needs to circumvent these tanks, because there's so little marine support here. He might even drop the tanks and kill off a good bit of them. But
well, he got 4 tanks, so there's still an opening for Daax. It's not completely sealed yet.
No, that's true. But with the Thors out as well, those kill marines off very quickly. And let's not forget 1-1 upgrade also, or just a weapons upgrade for vehicles done as well. This Thor will take the long path because it cannot fit his big ass through this gap. But yeah, we see Daax now taking an aggressive map position. He wants to push, and that push also secures this this 4th base, which he can take now uncontested. Medevacs, well, 2 of them are here. And he really wants to do something.
Nice spot by Patjuh right there.
Yeah, the Marine does die, but gave his life for so much valuable information. And now there's the drop loading up, but if the Thors can get a shot off, that would be absolutely huge, but they don't. There's a missile turret here though. Oh, what are you doing? He loses the medevac, just gets 2 Marines out. Well, they might stim up and get a couple of SCVs. 1 goes down, 2 we see armies moving out and about in the middle of the map here. But that's actually very nice, this tank line. It's quite deep so that these units can't take them. Meanwhile though, of course, these Marines got cleaned up.
Yes,
we do see a large supply difference though, but I guess that's mostly because Daax is building so many Marines and they build quite a bit faster than the mech army of Patjuh. Although I don't see him adding any more Thors, and I would really like him to do that.
Yeah, Daax needs to use his mobility. And oh wow, is there going to be a 4 Thor drop? Are we going to see a 4 Thor drop into the main base?
Actually, the medevacs pass each other and they say, hi, I'm going the other way, where are you going?
No, they're both from the same players, both medevacs.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Which is why it was interesting, of course. Oh, but there's 2 visitors here. Will they unload in time? One Thor going down. The other 3 get dropped though, but the medevacs are gone, so these Thors are... Well, at least one of them can escape, but I guess these Thors are... Look at this!
Oh wow, fantastic! He knows that the Thors are out of position, and Daax needs to move in right now. Well, Patjuh says, that must have been one-sided. Well, maybe it was.